Ahoy hoy, and welcome to Gavin's Grotty Guitars. What is this I'm feeling, you might be saying? Well, 1 year on my travels through various guitar shops and second-hand shops, I got lucky. And I found this. It is not what it says on the headstock, which you'll see in the close-ups. And you'll notice I'm wearing a strap. I don't normally wear straps, but this is an AXL. For ages I thought it was an Aria, but it's an AXL guitar, and it's got a Perspex body. Don't know what it reminds me of. I saw it in a shop, yet again, in a Scottish crack converters, and I thought, wow, it was 130 quid. That's a bit pricey. Never heard of AXL guitars. Pardon me. Wonder what it's like. And so I plugged it in. And, well, I mean, you can guess what I played. And it sounds good. It does, however, weigh an absolute ton. I don't know if you can see the stress on this. It's bigger than the stress on my belt. But it was the year of Get Lucky. This was there. I don't think it was quite this yellow at the time. Obviously I'm not a smoker, and it hasn't been in the sunlight, so I presume it was either like this normally or it's deteriorating over time. It has been in a bag and locked away, so who knows. I replaced, as I always do, I replaced the scratch plate with a clear one, and the back plate and the knobs. And there was originally a nice silver tip on the selector. If you think you might have seen me playing this before, you're right. In the opening titles there is a short-haired chap with a spangly shirt on playing this live in front of people. But there was an extra added thing. I went to Poundland, and anybody who knows me, oh, I go to Poundland. Yes, I put cheap Christmas lights in it to light it up. It's not very good, is it? But on stage it looked great. It was a talent competition. We were last on. We weren't very good. Other people were better. And by the time we came on, everybody was drunk and wanted to go home. So yeah, bit of a shame. I thought we sounded good, but there we go. And you know, 4 chords, even I can do that. So let's run through this guitar. The very first thing anybody who picks it up goes is, oh my god. Because I wish I could weigh guitars, because I haven't got scales. Imagine me not having scales. But it weighs more than any guitar I own. More than the neck through chaps, more than the Les Paul, more than that, what was it, Sun Mustang, which must be made out of concrete or something. This is heavy as hell. But let's go through the sounds. Let's find a pick. Neck. It has got a whammy bar, but you know my feelings towards them. Neck and middle. damn good, doesn't it? Middle. Middle and bridge. That's got that Strat quack that it probably shouldn't have, being a cheap guitar of no name that I've really ever heard of before. I can't really find out much about them, but those pickups work. The silver covers I put on myself. Right, let's see what the bridge is like. Yeah, that's the... That's the nice sort of brightness and the sharpness that you need from a bridge pickup. It's great. Obviously, I need to replace the selector. I picked it up for, I think it was £130. I wasn't going to, but after I tried it out in the shop, the woman stood next to me and said, "Oh, that sounds really good." I thought, it does. It looks great. It played its part on a stage at some point in its life. I don't regret putting the name on the headstock, because it is an absolute pain in the neck to lift up. I must take those lights out before they start breaking or leaking something. There are little variations in the Perspex or acrylic or whatever it was used to mould this. I'm really glad I own it. It sounds alright. I would have thought, being a woodworking chap, that timber would be awful and there'd be no place for something non-timber in a guitar body. But as you can hear, it sounds groovy. Before we go, we ought to put a bit of fuzz on, shouldn't we? So... Well, it deals with fuzz and loudness nicely as well, as it should. It's got a lot of sustain, probably from all of that moulded plastic, perspex, whatever material you want to call it. However, it's yet another one that I need to get the soldering iron out for. And you'll know what I feel about the soldering iron. Beautiful guitar. Don't know anything more about AXL apart from they're an OEM manufacturer. What that means is they're a chap basically in the States who's an importer. They know a lot of manufacturing places. You want a guitar? You want your name on it? Okay, that's going to be X. You want our name on it? That'd be X minus 10%. What sort of guitar you want? Red one? Black one? Strat shape? Excellent stuff. Yeah, it's a shame Daft Punk have split up, isn't it? Maybe it's time to form a tribute band. Do I look like Nile Rogers? No. No, even a wig's not going to make up for that, is it? Anyway, please like and subscribe. There's the subscription button down there. There's some more videos, and because you've been so kind and listened for so long, it's time for your cats. So until then, toodle pip.